Okay, hi. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. Okay, this is going to be an all signs read with 3 picks, and it's going to be for the whole week. Okay, and then the whole week will be filled with pick a card. Possibly. Depends on how much creative juices flow. But either way, this is an all signs read, and we're going to take a look at your week ahead. Just give me a second to get into the channel, and we start with. I think I'm just going to start with Aries. Just start at the beginning. It just makes it easier for me to think. Start at number 1, and also I can write it down. Starting at the 1. Okay. Fix that. Let's put that there. Okay. Now I will. Yes, we'll pick from these. These seem exciting. Okay. So what's happening for your week ahead? This is going to be for Monday through Friday. Well, no, or Monday, Friday. Yeah, Monday through Friday. Yeah, my weekend reads are just Saturday and Sunday. I don't know. I can just put them out on Friday anytime. Okay. I like these little three things. It takes about an hour and a half, maybe. It's about the same as a pick a card. And they're fun. There's fluff randomly in my house. Okay, so we start with Aries. Oh no, that's true. Okay. The orphan card. So I want to say something about a handout. And then the pilgrim card. My goodness. And the mystic. Okay, so, and the venom. So what happens to you? If you watch the movie Venom. But no, I want to say something happens to you. Extreme toxicity. I want to say you might ask for forgiveness. If not you get asked for forgiveness by somebody. But okay, so I'm focusing it as you, the viewer here, is the one that's going to be asking for forgiveness. Pilgrimage. I don't know, you've thunk on things. I feel like pilgrimage, an orphan. Maybe you went out, maybe you go out this week. I'm gonna say you might go camping. Something about just being out a lot, not really being home and cozy, being completely uncomfortable. So I feel like you're gonna be uncomfortable until you apologize to somebody. I don't know, something about your behavior. It's extremely toxic. So as I say, if you're looking at me like, what? I haven't done anything. Okay, this is about someone that's coming to approach you this week. Okay, the mystic. I feel like if you're more of a mysticism person, you're into mysticism, someone's coming to apologize to you. And I feel like you kind of know it. You know who I'm talking about, and you're like, good, I've been expecting you. Okay, the mystic. All right, but I want to say if you're more, I don't know, not into mystic, you're more into movies, we have the Venom card. I want to say, yeah, no, you're definitely going to be having to apologize to somebody. I don't know. Maybe a couple people. Maybe you go on it. Maybe that's what you do this week. So we're gonna focus on the people that need advice. So I feel like the mystic here, you're gonna get your turn. So there's a person out here that's going around, and they were extremely toxic. I want to say people were toxic to them, right? But it was like that toxicity they deserved. So it's like they're receiving some type of karma or they're bothered by it. They feel like because of everything they did wrong, they need to right their wrongs. So this is someone that rights their wrongs. I feel like I'm picturing like an AA thing where they gotta go back and right their wrongs as like when they leave AA as a way to say they're done, like they're officially on the road to, I don't know, I guess recovery, whatever that would be called. Yeah, they have to come back and apologize. And I feel like this person's been on a pilgrimage. So I feel like they've been going through it mentally. If this person isn't like out on the streets, I want to say they might be on the streets, they might be homeless, or they might be in a shelter, or they're just living in an extremely toxic environment and they go for walks and they're just not home a lot. So I feel like they somehow come to you with a peace offering. Okay? So if not, the mystic in the situation, I want to say this is what you do. I feel like you're in an extremely toxic situation, and I feel like throughout the week you spend a lot of your time pilgriming around. I'm going to say maybe going around and hanging out with a few different people, but I feel like these people might be mad at you, so you have to kind of apologize in order to have, you know, I mean, places to go, and but or you have to go back to the venom, the toxicity. You don't want to do that. I feel like the mystic. I feel like it makes me feel like a journey. Like you go on a journey this week, a road of repentance, we'll call it. No, but like a road to recovery, so to speak. But for yourself, I feel like you're mentally disturbed. You're upset. You're bothered. You feel like anything bad is happened to you. You feel like it's because of something you've done. You don't know what you've done. So I feel like you might even have a few people you're just gonna go visit. And I feel like, and then you end up with mystic, right? And with mystic, it's like you might only have one person on your mind, you might have three, you might have five, but overall, you ended with this person during the week. So maybe Monday, each day, you go visit someone else to leave a toxic situation, but you go over there and you talk about something with them. And I feel like each one makes you feel better and better, but none of it makes you feel right again. And the toxicity is at home, so you have nowhere to go. And I have a feeling these people maybe they're I don't know, they're just people that you go to see. They're not like an ends to they don't fix the toxicity that's going on around you. But I feel like that's not even the goal. But then you end up here with the mystic, and I feel like you get advice and you understand what to do and how to handle what's going on that's got you on a pilgrimage. And I feel like that might be someone that you go and I'm going to say give an apology to, or an explanation, or a peace offering, something like this. You somehow do this. I feel like you might do it just like from a distance. You might not actually go knock on these people's doors, but I feel like, oh, with the mystic, you see them eye to eye, you see them face to face. Okay, big eye, little eye. Let's make me think of big owl, little owl, the mystic. So I'm gonna say, whether mystic or non, right now, I feel like there's a sense of finding who you need to talk to about something that you're dealing with privately that's extremely terrible. And I feel like you find who to talk to, but it takes you time. It takes you all week, basically. So maybe on Friday you meet the mystic. And who's the mystic? They could be anybody. They could be a random person at a bus stop. You offend them, and then you say sorry, and that's your peace offering. And now this mystic then tells you all sorts of things. You might even give someone a coin. I don't know. But either way, you meet eye to eye with someone, and it happens throughout the. I feel like it takes up your whole week. This event, because we got the number 5 here, 5 days in the week, and I'm specifically angling this for 5 days. Oh, wait, hold on. Because it's 4th of July weekend, all right? Well, kind of. It's 4th of July on Monday in Miami, all right? And I love 4th of July in Miami. I haven't been to 4th of July in Miami since, I think it was 2013. And some woman told me to knock it off with my fucking fireworks. There's fucking children! And you're blowing off fucking fireworks! I was like, yo, hey, there's fireworks everywhere. Fucking sit on a beer bottle. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm gonna go shove a beer bottle up your ass, lady. Alright, song cards. Okay, B.O.B. Airplanes. So I want to say, yeah, you're going through something and you're making wishes and you're just hoping things will fix. And I feel like they do fix. I feel like by the end of the week, I feel like that venom, that toxicity goes away. But it happens after you reach the mystic and meet eye to eye with them. They give you the insight you need, and I feel like they give it to you just by, they don't even necessarily have to say it to you, they just have to look at you in the eyes while they say it, and I feel like you get the full message, if that makes sense. Like you get more understanding about something, and then you're able to return, and I feel like, and be the one that stops the toxicity, if they, and even like they somehow give you what you're not understanding to make this stop. Okay, we got the destroyer, because you're thinking this place is a ticking time bomb. So I feel like there's a sense of making wishes and shit, and hoping for good shit. And I want to say maybe something about an airplane, literally. Maybe you're trying to make a flight. Maybe you miss your flight and you bum around the airport, and then you meet someone. That's what I'm saying. There's a sense of like I was literally picturing like What's the game? Grand Theft Auto, and like you meet strangers. I feel like you meet someone and you didn't expect it to be who you think it'll be, and you meet eye with them, and they tell you everything you need to know. It's like they push it into your eyes. So you might have already met the mystic, and somehow this gets unlocked to you. I don't know, and then you end up visiting them. I feel like for more clarity, because you understand now what they said to you or what they've done to you, but I feel like they looked you dead in the eye in person when they said it to you. So I don't know, airplanes. That makes me think of canceling a flight or a flight getting canceled and then it being the best thing ever for you. Okay? Because under we have the DJ Snake Bipolar Sunshine. So I want to say, I want to say, that's what the toxicity over there. I feel like you're having to deal with something, but you don't necessarily know how. And I feel like the mystic knows how to deal with this type of person. I feel like the mystic has slayed this demon many times. I don't know, light work. The mystic knows. And I feel like you're able to see that. And I feel like this helps you with your overall issues at home. And your pilgrimage is somehow over. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. I have no papers. Oh, I do. Okay. So this is number 1. Okay, now we're on to Taurus, number 2. Over here. So we just do these. So yes, hello Taurus. This is your week ahead, all right? Monday through Friday. All right, what can you expect? What's to come on your week ahead? Let's see. Oh, the nectar. Okay, I want to see touch something sweet, something real sweet. Heart, a sweet heart. Okay, something with your heart, and it's really, really sweet, and it involves touching. I got my voice is going out. Sorry, I went 40-year-old virgin on us. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, no, you go out somewhere. You follow your heart. I don't know. And I feel like you touch something sweet, and I don't know, it warms your heart. I don't know, empty room, it makes you go out. Okay, so I feel like you hear something sweet. Maybe you listen to music and you listen to something like a sweet tune. I don't know. And also maybe berries. Maybe this is like blackberries. It also looks like beads and pearls, but black pearls. All right. So it's like you berries are sweet. So that's what I'm saying. You might like the smell of sweet things like flowers. So I'm gonna say you might go out and pick some flowers, pick some berries, sniff some flowers, eat some berries. It's really sweet. All right, so this is even looking like smashed berries and like the stains and the juice and stuff. So I'm gonna say you might drink some wine, and I feel like with the heart card and a boat on a lake, I'm gonna say it and taking me think of that song. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, I feel like you might fall in love, and then you go out. I don't know, empty room. You go on a date, I guess. Because someone stirs your heartstrings, okay? Someone plays your tune. I don't know. They're very sweet. You find them very sweet. Okay, the threshold there, you find them to be the marriage material. So I want to say Taurus is this week. You find someone amazing overall. But, okay, something with going out. I feel like you find it, but it's not yours unless you leave the house. So I feel like you're going to be someone that doesn't like to leave the house. I feel like something gets you out the house. A pushing. Like maybe someone straight pushes you out the house. But it might be hot outside. And as I said, you might be someone that finds any excuse not to go outside. You'd be like, would you like to go here? No. Why? Because I gotta go to the car to get there. Why does that matter? Because it's hot outside. Listen, that's 2 minutes. It doesn't matter. I feel like you might be a very stubborn person. But the healer card, I don't know. Something makes you feel good and you heal. I don't know. In the ring, that's more about this heart, empty room, and threshold. That's why I say you find the one, the one, the one, the one, the one. The Juan. Right? I am the Juan. But the healer, something with opals. So maybe something about the month of October matters to you. Maybe like Halloween. But overall, I feel like you might have 3 people in your life. You might have 3 people after you in your life, and I feel like you've been trying to pick which one of them is the worst. I feel like they're all terrible. They're all horrible. Every single one of them. All right? I feel like you wasted a lot of time cutting this one off, and then cutting this one off, and then cutting this one off. And now you have nothing. But then all of a sudden you find this nectar. All right? And they told you, listen, man, you could have just listened to me and cut it off here. And then you could have got the nectar. I don't know. So I want to say you get a realization that, I want to say it's like something about moving on. So it's like, I don't know, you might have even ran from an engagement. Maybe have you been engaged 3 times? Dear Lord, who are you? Okay, I can't even find a guy to hang out with me for more than a month. I don't know. I guess I'm annoying. I don't know. Everyone tells me that I'm great. It's like, I don't know. Either everyone's a liar or I don't know. Dating is strange for Nikki. Okay, but the threshold, I want to say, I don't know. You get an urge, and I feel like, and you go for it. All right, and it ends up being like, okay, I'm seeing it as it reads forwards then backwards. But in the background threshold, I feel like you're someone that avoids commitment. But this person is just like worth committing to. And I feel like you might not want to commit to them. But I feel like you end up still going and touching them. So you go on a date with someone. So basically, you have someone that you want to touch. It takes you 3 attempts. Never happens. The heart, I feel like you can't get over them. They're in your heart. I don't know. They're a friend of yours or something. They're not your exes. They never dated you. But I feel like they're still someone that you would date. And I feel like you kind of see them as an ex, but not really because they're kind of your friend. It's confusing. That's why I said there's some heart. Matters of the heart here. And then the empty room, I don't know, you go out. I feel like this weighs you down, bothers you, maybe gets you horny even. And then you run out. I feel like if you're engaged, I feel like something actually makes you run out on the engagement. And I feel like you're done with that. I don't know, you're not engaged anymore. Maybe you had a relationship and that person is like, this is like the 3rd time y'all got back together. And you're supposed to marry this person, but you keep breaking up with them. I feel like three strikes and you're out. So I feel like, that's why I say, you come to some conclusion that I feel like you want to go touch that. A flower, this is all sorts of things. Picking flowers, picking berries, like I said, eating flowers, eating berries, doing things. I want to say even going out. So it's like this week, I feel like you close the door on an old relationship and you start up something else that opens your heart and gets you out the house, and then you fall in love with them. Or whatever it is, the nectar is, whatever it is, it's so sweet right now in your life. Okay, so I'm picturing a person because you close the door on a relationship for it. What? It could be anything. Ooh, Pocahontas, colors of the wind, All right, the colors of the wind. So I would say you might see someone that likes a lot of colors. We got a lot of pretty colors here. Watercolor too, a lot of watercolor. It's all watercolor. This is watercolor. What we got? Something popped up. This is watercolor. That's blank. And this is watercolors. So you might, and then even this one, the healer card. This is watercolor too. So you might like watercolor. But overall, I feel like you like colorful things. You might like pretty lights, things like this. Maybe watch a movie too this week. Maybe watch a Disney movie. Maybe actually watch Pocahontas. Okay, but if not, I want to say, yeah, no, you basically, it's making me think in the beginning, she's in it, I think even in the song. I'm like trying to picture it. I'm pretty sure she's in an arranged marriage and she's like, I don't want to marry Coco. Coco. I mean, no, I don't know. She's supposed to marry Homeboy, but then she runs off with Homeboy. The real story is terrible. It's the reversal. And they did cut her head off. Okay. She actually does make peace with with whites and the Indians, and they marry, right? And then the whites cut her head off. I couldn't believe this motherfucking story. I was like, that's about right. So that's what I'm saying. There's something. I feel like you were with, I don't know, someone betrays you, and they had your heart. I don't know. You couldn't see it, but now you do, and now you go off. I don't know. You leave, right? MIA, paper planes. Maybe you go to Miami. Maybe go on vacation. And I mean, I literally thought of palm trees and stuff like this. I was thinking of Miami. All right, so you might go off and do something. Or paper planes, you might just be very, very bored, I feel like. But all this is the whole week. It mounts up to this. You're extremely bored. You want to go out, but you don't really got anyone to go out with. I feel like because we got these two people here, you definitely find somebody to go do something with. I would say maybe fishing, but you might talk about something during this fishing, and then they make you realize some sweet stuff in life, something like this, and then it makes you close the door on something that ain't sweet at all. It's a three-headed fucking viper. It's a fucking demon. It's a triple-headed demon, motherfucker. Hey, even if you cut all three heads off, now you got to deal with three things coming at you, trying to kill you. So you just got to cut it off at the source. Okay? I want to say maybe even slide right up it. Oh, like that puzzle. All right? There's a puzzle that if you can complete the puzzle for, who is it, for Thor? Yeah, Odin throws Thor a sword. Thor had to grab it, and he has only one run. All right? And he has to run through this puzzle, a knot of a snake, without overstepping or it'll break. And if he does it successfully, he saves the world or something like this. All right? I don't know. It was a really cool story I saw. Okay? But either way, it's something like that. What brought me to this? Yeah, no, like you might have to just straight up slit that snake up from the belly up and get it like a fish. I actually there was this fish that I used to clean for. All right, it was a red dragon fish worth $3,000. I could see eventually over time, because I cleaned it forever, it swelled up and had little babies in there. No, not really, they were fish eggs. So they had little fish eggs in there, all right? And then poof, fish is gone. Oh, I'm thinking, what did they do? They actually have to cut the thing open and take all the eggs out. So, ew, they actually ate it. And I was like, that poor fishy. I could tell the way they treated it, they didn't treat it like they cared. They treated it like it was a lobster, a red lobster. And I was like, oh no, they're going to eat that dragonfish. They paid $3,000 for it. Maybe they took the eggs to go, I don't know, maybe they eat those too. I don't know what they do. Anyways, point is, I was saying something grosses you out this week, that's for sure. But you come to something and you go out. And I feel like, and you leave the house, you might get on a plane, right? Might have something to do with planes. But Pocahontas, I feel like you're going where the wind takes you, so to speak. Where the wind takes you. I don't know, but I feel like that's with your relationship. So I feel like you have someone sweet in mind, but I feel like you're not rushing over like this. You might. There is a sense of and a healing sense, like wanting to, like you feel like this sweet thing is gonna heal you up. So I feel like there is. That might be the empty room. You go out on a date with a real sweet thing. But I feel like throughout the week, you end up coming to this conclusion because of a conversation you have, I feel like, out of nowhere with someone. I'm picturing people fishing on a boat. Okay? So I hope you enjoy your week. It sounds pretty exciting. It sounds like an episode of Passions. Alright? Someone runs out on a marriage and then goes off with a friend and then ends up, I don't know, finding the love of their life. I don't know socially. Passions. These are the passions of our lives. Okay. So have you watched soap opera this week? This is funny. You might be that bored. Right? I've watched plenty of soap operas. Because I'm bored. I get bored. Hold on. Oh, my earplugs. Okay. So, this is for Gemini. So, what's Gemini up to? What's your week ahead? Gnosis. Oh, you come to some conclusion mentally. The mentor. I don't know. You have answers for someone and offering, and the nectar. Okay, so I'm gonna say you're a mentor figure, and you make offers to people. I don't know. You have an offering hand. Okay, and gnosis. I feel like you're very, very smart. Okay, so it's like you're a mentor figure naturally. So you might be a parent. If not, you'd make a great parent. You're a mentor figure. You know, you have wingspan. Okay. So overall, I feel like you have a lot of air in your chart. That's for sure. And there isn't really much else to this. I feel like you don't really got too much of an exciting week, but you make an offer to something sweet. So that makes me think. And gnosis, I feel like something with knowing it's the right offer to make the right time to make the offer, something like this. You're going to make an offer to somebody. Lord Royals. I don't know. Maybe you meet someone in need and you help somebody. Night Rider at night, Arizona Service. I feel like this might be someone that works a night shift. Okay? So there's someone working a night shift, and I feel like you help them. Maybe you tip them. Ah, an actor. Okay, I was like, why was I remembering something sweet? Okay, yes, this is making me think you're at a diner and you're eating a slice of pie. Okay, it's nighttime. You have cool, pretty car. Okay, I'm thinking of Kit, right? Maybe you, I don't know. Maybe you talk to your car, right? But the offering, and this is making me think of giving a tip. So I feel like you give a advice tip, the mentor. I feel like you give a good tip, not just cash, but like say you're eating at a restaurant, you leave a tip to somebody, and they're sweet. There's someone to be like beep beep. I'll take you home. Something like this. Maybe you offer someone a ride home. All right. Maybe you're out late because it's like, I don't know, everyone's partying. And you meet someone and you wait for you. Hey, like I'm picturing, literally picturing Denny's. Okay. I am sorry. I'm not at Denny's right now. Okay. Listen, I was thinking about going to Denny's yesterday. And I was like, oh, but the pancakes, Nicole, the pancakes will make you sleep for 3 days. You can't eat those pancakes. And then I was like, but I could eat some cheese sticks and some chicken tenders. All right, I could eat other things, nachos. All right, so it's like I'm hungry right now. I think I ate before even doing this. I ate pizza. I just really like Denny's. So my point is, you might be there just to get some snacks, because it is a holiday week. Maybe you go there, and I feel like you might see someone there that I feel like mentor. They might be younger than you. So this is someone you met. You're going to end up mentoring. It's not necessarily romance, but you definitely help them. They just might be younger than you. But either way, if this is romantic, I feel like they're definitely in your age pool somehow, but offering, you give them an offer. Maybe you talk to them. I feel like this person takes a liking to you. This person's sweet. And I think they just like you. And they end up gravitating near you for your attention, something like this. And then I feel like you just have to give them some type of mentor advice. They like your energy. They like that you're like, I don't know. They like that you're a mentor figure. They find it attractive. So they're attracting them. They're attracted to you. I want to say mentally. And they end up I'm picturing at a restaurant. They end up being like the waitress or something like this, or one of the waitresses. It's like one of those things where like it ain't your waitress, but all of a sudden she brings you your food, and you're like, okay, she did it on purpose. She wanted to bring you food, and I don't know. I feel like you leave them a very nice tip. Maybe leave your number with the tip. Do men do this? Do women do this? Listen, I would do this, and if Nikki would do it, well, listen, no, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really the best dater, so I don't know. I'll give you dating advice. But I feel like something like this happens. I feel like it happens naturally then, or you just go with your own flow. The gnosis, I feel like you might pick up on it. So I feel like play the game. I feel like this person is an owl like you, and they're playing a game. They have an attraction to your mind, and I feel like you guys end up hanging out. I don't know. Maybe you go out. As I said, there's some sense of taking them home. Maybe they don't have a car, so you take them home. And I feel like from there, who knows? So maybe this takes all week. Maybe you spot them on a Monday. Okay. Now it's like Wednesday. I don't know. We go to lunch and they ain't there. You're like, yeah. Okay. So then maybe you try again at the same time on Friday and then they are there. But it's like you weren't expecting them to be there this time and it's like 2 a.m. So now you just kind of hang out. But it's slow at night with night shifts. So then you end up hanging out all night together, having great chats. And I feel like you give them an offer. Give them a ride home, take them out for breakfast, something like this. You meet someone working and you hang with them. And I feel like, but it happens like an accidental date. And I feel like it happens at the end of the week, you know? Yeah, with the Lord Royals, it's making me think of riding the train and riding the public bus. So this is someone that isn't a beggar. I feel like they just don't drive. I don't know, and they don't got a car because they don't drive. Who needs a car if you don't drive? There's license fees, there's a plate fee, there's a registration fee, and there's gas if I actually do take that motherfucker out.
It was like $2.25 a gallon. I mean, not even a gallon, a liter. It's like $10 a gallon, damn near. That's expensive. Listen, point is, I feel like you're a mentor figure. I don't know, and you extend an offer to this person that leads to you actually. I want to say going in a circle with them, dancing off with them somehow. So I want to say starting a romantic cycle, starting a friend cycle, starting a mentorship cycle, something. You and this person bump into each other this week, and now you guys are interlocked in a circle. And I feel like the nectar, I don't know if y'all make it official. I feel like there's nothing to really do. I feel like you just start maybe trying to date this person for real because it was an accidental date, the first one. All right, but I feel like the both of y'all fell for each other off this first little date. So it's like, but it was an accidental one. I feel like so y'all haven't dated. Y'all aren't dating, so there's a confusion. So this might happen all week, or this happens at the end of the week on Friday. You're left out of confusion, like, ah shit, how do I and so like I feel like you have to actually now extend an offer and go on a real date. Okay, that's by Friday. So I want to say this person likes cheap thrills. Okay, Lord Royals. And I want to say they don't judge them by their cover. They might have plenty, good and plenty. Okay, they'll give you good and plenty. Okay, this is even making me think of the good and plenty. Okay, the actual candies. I fucking hate those candies. Ugh, ugh, never. Ugh, ugh, my mom eats those. Ugh. My mom's the type to eat Nikos and good and plenty. I think that's good. I'm like, did you guys just eat spoonfuls of sugar and call it candy? What is this mockery? This is not candy at all. It's funny because I know how to make candies. I've made so many candies growing up, all different types. I've made different types of taffies, things like this, right? But I'm riding down the street here. There's actually a place called Nicole's Confectionaries. And I'm like, it's closed down, but I was like, maybe one day I'll open a candy store that I make candy. And I've always wanted to go try to get a job at the Ruffles factory. Listen, I got weird dreams. I got a list in life that I've developed. All right, so there's this person is going to be, they're going to like that you're going to have a mentorshipness to you, that you're going to have knowledge to you. They're going to want to hear the things you have to say. They're going to want to contribute. They're going to want you to take them seriously, and they're great. And I feel like, but they're not easy to date. No, sis, you're gonna have to really, 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 really like. I don't know. It's gonna be hard because they're not gonna be like anyone else you've ever dated. So that's why I say I leave you on Friday, like at a cliffhanger. Like, will you be able to date them? Are you guys dating? Did you date? Was that a date? You know? I don't sense sex. As I'm like, are we picking? Did we just wake up here questioning this together naked? No. I feel like you leave very happy, and I feel like you drop that person off, and it's just one of those where it's you're happy. Maybe if it happens organically and you don't got the number, I want to say don't risk it. Try to remember to get their number, but if you end up forgetting, I feel like it's on purpose, and then you're supposed to go back and like maybe somehow give it to the listen. I'm at the grocery store and I'm looking at Fabio and I'm wondering what story do we got this week, Fabio? All right, so overall, I feel like you meet a really, really, really good person worth giving a shot to, and I feel like they really put you through it. I feel like a full circle, and I feel like it's good though. So I hope you enjoyed. Okay. Oh, this pen is dying. 4. Okay. Cancer. So we're on Cancer now. Hold on. Okay. Okay. So Cancer, your week ahead. What is your week ahead? I don't know. I'm liking these readings because they also help loosen these cards up. These cards get clammy and chunky and they stick if I don't use them often enough. So this really works them. My other cards don't quite do that anymore. Only these, but it's because they're a circle. Okay, so Cancer, the river. This is making me think you might do something, I won't say exciting, but you do something out of normal, out of character. And I feel like it's because it's something that makes you emotional. The comic, oh, a good emotion. You have fun. Like, not that you don't have fun. I mean, maybe I'm very like shocked at this. You're gonna have fun. I don't know what you're gonna have fun with. There's a river though. Oh, and the storm. Okay, so maybe something happens with the weather, right? It keeps you indoors. Maybe you have crappy weather this week and you had plans to go out and do something outdoors. And that was kind of maybe out of the ordinary for you. So you're kind of maybe happy that the weather keeps you inside. But at the end of the day, I feel like the weather does clear. And then the river starts running again. You are going to have to go with your plans. So, something this week, you have plans this week. You might be having a birthday. Okay, it is Cancer season. Yes, I think so. Don't quote me. Right? If not, it's still because it's the energy is, all right? So, either way, yes, it is still Cancer. It has to be. It's the beginning of the month. Wait, no, wait, we're in July. Yes, I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm right. So it's the storm card. So I feel like you're kind of okay with staying in or going out this week. But I feel like overall, maybe you're thinking of your birthday and your birthday is sometime this week. And you kind of don't want to go, but you don't want to stay. But you don't want to go and you don't want to stay. I don't know. I feel like let the weather decide. That's what I do. I let the weather decide my day. Right? The gem. So I feel like you're quite a gem. Right? And I feel like maybe not a lot of people know this. And so this week, I feel like you have a very fun experience. I feel like you have a great birthday party. In my head, party favor. Okay? So maybe you have an actual birthday party for you. Eminem, Rihanna, love the way you lie. Oh, maybe someone cancels plans with you. And you have no friends or nothing to do anything. So maybe you have nowhere to go and you want to go. And as I said, there's a sense of back and forthing. I know, but in your head, maybe you thought someone was going to visit you and they didn't come. The storm card. The gem. I feel like you're a gem though. Close your eyes. So I feel like maybe you do a private party with your family at home or something like this, or even just alone. You maybe go buy a 6 pack of cupcakes. This is what I recommend to all people solo on their birthday. Why? Because this is what I do. Okay. That way, well, listen, I'm diabetic and it makes it easier for Christians. But overall, I feel like, because who needs more than a cupcake's worth on their birthday if they're all by themselves? You're just gonna eat half the cake. And as a diabetic, that's a danger for me. I'll end up sleeping for 3 days. Like I'll end up in a diabetic coma, like sleeping it off because I couldn't control myself on my birthday all alone. No one's looking. I'm gonna eat half this cake, right? Fucking now. Give it to me. And then I'll eat the other half later after I burp. Like I love cake. They sell this cake at Publix. It's just so damn good. I call it the backup cake. Okay, so either way, some of you actually go out for a party and you bring some cake home. Do it. You're gonna regret it later. Don't. I feel like they. If anything, listen. I'm the birthday person in this situation. I'd say if anyone likes a slice, take a slice with you. But I'm bringing the cake with me. It's my cake. No one bought me this ginormous birthday cake for y'all to put it in your fridge. I'm taking it home to mine. But take as much as you like beforehand. The rest is mine. So as I said, you might come home with some hefty cake leftovers. Okay. But then that's the gem. I feel like you like to be home. You're fine at home. You're happy at home. I feel like you might even be happiest at home. And you might be a really fun person to be around. You might be like the life of the party. So you might go out, and I feel like this isn't abnormal. I feel like you might actually be that type of person. So you go out, you do your party, it's great. Storm, I feel like some of you end up staying home and it cancels plans, and that's not so great, but then you still find the joy in it because you like to be home. All right. So then I feel like overall, this with the gem card though, something close your eyes. I feel like your birthday wish matters. So make sure you don't forget it. And the river, I feel like you might get upset at some point. I'm literally picturing maybe getting upset at your own party, but I feel like it's because of something that's all in your head. Like you got the wrong idea. So I would say you could probably just skip that. You might get into an argument if you go out to your birthday party. So what's coming for you this week? I say a majority of it's a party or a birthday party. And it could be a party, a birthday, or a birthday party. Right? But either way, I feel like something cancels it all. And for some of you, it gets canceled. Some of you, it doesn't. I feel like no one knows what's going to happen, and because it's kind of a surprise, and it's on the fence. And I feel like that's fine. And I feel like you end up getting some plans canceled. You think it's a lie, and that's all in your head. They didn't cancel any plans. You know, I don't know, but you realize something was a lie, and it clears up some type of storm for you this week that makes your birthday really really fun and happy. And the gem, I feel like you might even get yourself, someone might buy you something really pretty. Someone might buy you a rock. Someone might buy you a rock or a gem or a ring or a piece of jewelry or something sparkly, something shiny. I want to say something that they know you would like. Because the gem card is kind of like having a very, very, I want to say, colorful personality. Okay, a different type of mind. And also, they know what you would like. So someone actually gets you a gift, and I feel like something with love the way you lie. I don't know. You misunderstand something, and I feel like this gift, you get a gift late, and I feel like so maybe your birthday's already passed, and someone's coming through with a belated birthday gift. And this is making me think of Pooh Bear with Eeyore when he has his birthday party. And everybody they gave him a big old birthday party together. I thought that was really sweet. They all ate cake. Ah, I love cake. All right, I love cake. I'm gonna go to the mill and buy my Cake Boss cake one day. Today actually is good weather, but I'm tired. I don't feel like going out there. I ain't going out there. I gotta ride a bus. It's hot today. No, stay home. As I say, there's a sense of this is your vibe. So I feel like you kind of go back and forth, but you're fun, you're happy, you're not like miserable about any of this. But I feel like there is miserable points. So I feel like some of you, you're getting a belated birthday gift this week, and it's exactly something you would love. It's like tailored for you. It's perfect for you. I don't know. It's exactly something you would like. And I feel like it's shiny, like a shiny object. So it could be jewelry, literally, or it could just be something that's eye catching for you, that's perfect for you. But something about, yes, I feel like overall you can avoid a lot of noise and storms and issues with other people if, I don't know, if you get something out of your head. I don't know, some type of idea. You have to let some type of idea go. You don't let basically, if you feel like someone lied to you, I feel like don't let that weigh you down this week. It's going to get in the way of your birthday. All right. And make sure you make a nice wish on your cake. And I feel like if you forgot to make a wish on your birthday cake, I feel like this goes for anyone. You can get yourself a cupcake and do it. I don't care how long it's been. You got the whole year to do it. All right. So and it doesn't work after the year, it's gone. All right. It's like the pizza slice club for the kids. And you got 1 year on that. That's it. If you ended up missing last year's and this year already passes, that wish is gone. But I feel like if your wishes, if you've had a birthday this like throughout the whole year, listen, I know we're doing cancer right now, but people sit around and we're kind of in between. So I don't care who this goes for. I feel like yes, the rules on birthday wishes: go get a cupcake and just one candle, and you know, give yourself the gift of trying to manifest something for yourself. So see if your wish comes true. So I hope you enjoyed. Okay, number 5. We're on to number 5. My phone's gonna die. Okay, Leo. Okay, so now we're on to Leo. Okay. Ah, so let's see what's in store for you. What's with your week ahead? Okay, something about protecting yourself. Oh, I want to say from an unknown person. The hunter. It's making me think of a stalker. Okay, so this week I feel like if you're someone who's felt watched, I feel like you were, and I feel like you're kind of like the mermaid in this scene. You're something that people hunt, so you're like a mythical creature, so to speak. Not literally. I mean, maybe, you might be a humanoid mythical creature and you're a mermaid. But either way, I feel like there's a sense of self protecting and self preservation from feeling hunted. So that you're hiding out this week. I feel like all week. I don't know, you're uncomfortable about something and you're not liking it. So you're hiding out, literally. The forest. You literally might be in a forest, like away from everyone. And I feel like the hunter card, only hunters would see you. Maybe you go hunting. Right? You might go hunting this week for mythical creatures. But no, I feel like you're somewhat of a mythical creature that people hunt. So I feel like this makes me think of fox hunting. Okay, so you might be a part of the fox club. All right, what's the fox club? I feel like okay, we all kind of look the same to an extent, but it's like some reincarnation shit. But basically, it's like, listen, I did some research on the Huntington. Huntington Beach facilities. All right, they're like weird institutes, and they got their own private banks. Some bullshit. All right, they're all over the fucking North America. And why do I know about it? Because of Florida. Eh? And I feel like, listen, I won't get into conspiracies, all right? But there's something there. So I feel like go look into it if you're a conspiracy theorist. And I say, go look at that shit. That shit is strange. And I feel like you stay home and maybe do stuff like that. You do some studies, some personal research on mythical creatures and things like this because you feel hunted and you're trying to figure out why do you feel so damn hunted. All right. And we have this Ruby card. That's making me think of an anime I watched called Ruby. But either way, I feel like someone is hunting you. I'm speaking imagination station there with all this because we have to paint a picture and then I ground it. This is the metaphysics. I go into the 5D, I pull out a rainbow, and I make a picture out of it with the colors I have. And I kind of just smush it and let the picture make itself. Right? But the point is that I take the nonsense and I make sense of it for us to understand here in our world, like with what we have and what we see. So it's like the force card and the hunter, that's hunting, right? And the siren, I feel like you're the siren. So you're someone that people hunt, chase, hawk, gawk, stare, care too much about, all right? And you're like to the point, like, what is it? Why does everyone got so much desires for you? You might be gorgeous, eh? You might be super studly dudley, all right? But overall, it's just because of some. I'm gonna say it's in your blood. Because I mean, this is a ruby, but it's making me think of like some type of bloodstone ruby. It's like bleeding into the water, so it's like it's just in your blood. So I feel like you're always gonna be hunted. You're always gonna have to be like this. So this week, I feel like you might do some research on this, and I feel like and come to some type of conclusion, something to empower you, so that you're not like a deer in the headlights. You know what I mean? Like maybe you take up karate courses or something, or maybe you just. I wouldn't recommend gyms. Don't go to gyms. There's a few. Listen, conspiracy Nick is on the scene right now, and she's telling you that thrift stores, gyms. Oh, I can't think of the other places right now, but those are actual key locations for people to stalk for the foxes. What I call them foxes, I feel like there's foxy ladies and foxy men. Okay, it's something in the blood, and they get hunted. So I feel like those are places because the foxes need to go to these types of places. Apparently, foxes need to go to the gym. So they know this. I don't know. It's strategically placed, but it's for body snatching, literally. So I feel like if you have an anxiety of being hunted, it's because you kind of are, but not necessarily directly right now. But you have a scent to your body, your pheromones, your blood, your eyes, your nature. And if you pass a hunter, they'll hunt you down, and then you have to deal with that. So it's like the forest card. I feel like so. What happens this week? You isolate. I feel like don't you might have plans to go on a date. Don't go on that date. If it's like off in the woods, like camping this week, I feel like who goes camping throughout the week? Who knows? But if that's the case, I feel like don't do it. It basically I want to tell you because I'm getting a lot of different dates situations, romance or not. If you have something, a plan, because this is like a stone and it's pointing like north, it's making me think of like, we the north over here in Canada. So it's like if you have a plan this week with anyone, friend, family, romance, old or new, if you have a scheduled plan, I want to say, and you've been kind of like, oh, I don't really know if I want to go. I say, follow your instincts. Follow your instinct, your nature instinct. I feel like because mentally you're kind of in the woods and someone is mentally hunting for you. I feel like maybe whoever this is dating you. So I feel like if you have a plan, when you watch this, I feel like don't go on that plan. Cancel that plan. I'm not sure why. Only if it's at night, though. I feel like if it's a daytime plan, it really doesn't matter. So if it's a date, if you have a date, like you can go anywhere, but be home by sundown. This actually matters. Like scooping off and jumping back into the ocean before sunset, before it's dark. Because I feel like when it's dark outside, then you're gonna have to go into protection mode. So if you've never been trained to protect, then that's no good. So I want to say maybe this week you might get triggered by something and then you decide to just stay home. But overall, that's not a means to an end. So I feel like maybe you pick up a course, like a karate course or something like this, to just get self protection on yourself, because you're feeling vulnerable, whether there's an actual hunting presence or not. So it's kind of like your own intuition trying to tell you to get like to be tough. I don't know, to get ready, to get your body ready for things like this, and like I want to say, know how to fight and protect yourself. I feel like you might not be someone who needs to protect yourself. So I think like it's your subconscious trying to somehow make you feel like, well, you're gonna need it for the future. And that stuff sticks. It never leaves. It's like riding a bike. So it's like if you've already been trained, I feel like maybe just go out and have some fun in the woods or at a park or something, and practice any type of like martial arts trainings, karates, things like this, even some ballet. If you do things like this, anything with your body that gets your body moving, right? But this is going to stir up some energy with you because of your pheromones. So it's going to maybe attract a hunter. That's why I said don't go out at night and do things like this. This is dangerous for you unless you're fully, fully, fully comfortable with protecting yourself. If you hesitate at all or you're just too tired for that type of shit, like just stay home. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like there ain't nothing out there anyways at night. Hey, so the Charlie Daniels man, the devil went down to Georgia. That's what I'm saying. The hunter, that's like the devil himself, man. But he comes over by everyone. Oh man, that's what I said. Whoever it is trying to date you specifically. Like you have a plan with this person. Oh no, they're Lily K931 with Alan Walkie with Alan Walker. All right, so you basically that person's a monster. They're a devil. They're a narcissist. They're gonna trap you. They're gonna keep you. That's what the Hunt Club is. The Fox Club is. They don't know nothing about none of this maybe, but they're a natural hunter. They're hunting for people like you, and they found you. They want to take you on a date, and I feel like they're going to try to make it so it's overnight and in the evenings and things like this. And if they think you can't protect yourself, they're going to they're going to cross the line with you. They're going to offend you something, you know. So I feel like just be home by sunset, and if this person respects that, which they should, I feel like then everything's fine. But overall, they kind of won't, and you won't really like the way they behave. And I'm telling you, it's because they're a nasty person overall. They're someone you never want to date. This is someone's ex that's like the ex from hell. Okay? If you were married to Satan, okay, he's going and dating this person right now, which is you. So you're someone else's terrible ex. They're trying to somehow swoon into your life. So I'm gonna say this happens this week. Someone might approach you and take you offer you on a date. I say just avoid it. But if you want to get to know them, I feel like just make sure you're always home by sunset because I don't trust this motherfucker. Because that's simple. So I hope you have a great week. Okay. The Virgo. The Virgo. So what's up for Virgo this week? Ooh, the fault line. Okay. So I say you might cross the line with somebody. The castle. So I said it's gonna be you. Because my next card is I'm like, ooh, is it really? I felt like it was you. Yes, it's you. You, I want to say, cross the line on somebody. The storm card. I feel like you get in because you're getting in an argument. I feel like you do something that causes an argument this week. I don't know. I don't know if you do it intentional or accidental. With the castle card, I feel like you might have done it accidentally and you're sorry, like right away. But it causes us an issue. It causes a storm. So I feel like you don't do a very good job maybe of clearing the storm because this is for your whole week, right? The shapeshifter. I want to say, I don't know, you behaved out of character. So this isn't normally like you. So I feel like you instantly feel terrible. And then you have to figure out how to actually clear up the storm you've caused by making an accident. So it's like, but you don't necessarily know how to do that because you don't really ever cross the line with people often. There's a sense of regality to you where you're kind of like trying to handle a situation and people are treating you like some terrible monster shapeshifter when I feel like you kind of didn't really do anything on purpose. I don't know. Maybe something with your memories. Nicki Minaj, looking ass. Okay, so I want to say you might have, like I said, you might have some nobility, regality to you, something like this. And people think that I want to say you have a lot of things. So I want to say you might end up blowing up on people that you feel are trying to cross the line on you. Okay? The Charlie Daniels band again. I'm just gonna put that aside, and we're gonna get you one more card because yeah, I don't feel like it was shuffled good enough. But either way, it still ended on there. But the point is, so I feel like yeah, no, you feel threatened, so you attack, and I feel like you apologize, but the storm still rages. So you're like, well, I didn't really do anything. Maybe you explain everything you've done, and nothing bad has happened. You're fully like maybe like I said, you didn't really do anything bad, right? Oh, by the way. And the shapeshifter, I feel like so it's the other person's fault. That's why the storm keeps brewing because I think that you have a fight with someone and you feel like it's all your fault. You take blame and then you clean it up, then the fight's still happening. And you're like, why? Okay, Bob, airplanes. And Knight Rider. Okay, a lot of the same cards are popping up from the other readings, so I'm not shuffling anymore. But overall, I feel like yeah, no, you realize that whoever it is you're dealing with is a shapeshifter. They're a bad person. The devil went down to Georgia. There's someone that's competing with you, and I feel like you aren't even competing. You are not someone to compete with. You're the castle card. No one competes with you. I feel like you're in a different league. All right. You work from your heart. You do everything from your heart chakra. With the green, something like this. The other people, they're trying to work from like, their passion down there. They're red. I think it's red or orange. Either way. So they've crossed the line on you plenty, and now maybe you blew up on them and it caused a storm, and then you calm it down. And no, the shapeshifter has the all right past now to be the storm. So you ended up triggering someone, but it wasn't your fault. And you know it's not your fault. And you took blame. So there's nothing more you can really do. So now you feel like this person is just straight up trying to attack you. They're doing it all on purpose. All right. And then Bob, airplanes. I feel like it makes you want to wish, wish to go back, wish to change something. I don't know. So I want to say you might go out and look at the stars towards the end of the week. I want to say just to get some mental clarity. So whoever this is, this might be someone that's living with you, like they live under the same roof as you. And you go out at night. Maybe there's a storm on the horizon, or a storm on the precipice. You go, you sleep. I feel like this weighs on your mind all week. All right, Night Rider. But then one night, I don't know, like a wish come true, you end up this person feels better, I guess. This person might be bipolar, but overall I feel like they'll keep the storm in your life for as long as they want. So I feel like this lasts all week. Maybe it might happen on Monday and then you don't get resolution till Friday. And I feel like don't spend your week wasted worried about this. It's not going to resolve until Friday, no matter what. I feel like have fun with this. See that as they know that they're being the shapeshifter. You exposed them somehow by with your behavior, and then them continuing on as this nasty person that, and then painting you out to try to like they were behaving like you were behaving a way that you weren't behaving like. They were mistreating you, treating you differently. So I feel like you might have straight up told them something. All right, it might have been a kick the hornet's nest, but then now this person's using it as an excuse. You've explained why you were like why you kicked it, and they're still keeping the storm brewing. So you're wishing for resolution, and it happens on Friday. I want to say maybe Thursday overnight or Friday during the night. But overall, I feel like don't let this bother your sleep. Don't let this bother you at all. They crossed the line with you and you just maybe you crossed it first, but it's because they're not a nice person. They strategically attack you and try to make you snap. So I feel like this person's a shapeshifter. They're like an energetic vampire type of thing. So I want to say this week this gets exposed to you, and then you kind of dwell on it all week. So don't, because there's nothing you can do to fix this person until Friday. So I want to say do you and just be kind, and then try to make progress with them and not recover, but reconnect with them on Friday. Give them space. There you go. They need space. And you might be someone who doesn't, maybe you don't like to give space. This person needs space. So, either way, hope that's good. Hope that brings you insight. Right? Number 7. This is Libra. Okay. So now we're on Libra. So what's your week ahead gonna be like, Libra? Monday through Friday. The riddle. Oh, we don't know. Round and round we go. Round and round we go. The crow. Okay. It's like making me think of listening to like having one of those weather radios. Listen, I had these in Florida because we get crazy weather randomly, and you leave it on all the time, and it'll actually cut on and start telling you bad weather randomly. So not that you have one of these, but it's kind of like that. Like you got a weather alert, and you put it and you got it next to you. That's the crone. And I feel like this person's like a live feed for you to help you unsolve a riddle. No, to help you solve a riddle. Gnosis, I feel like this is something you've been thinking on. And I feel like this crone can help you sort those thoughts. This crone can help you with the riddle, and they do all week long. So I feel like you're given a riddle around Monday. You don't know what the fuck it is. The crone pops up and says, "Hello, I know what to do." And you're like, I mean, I guess I could work with the crone. And the crone's like, "Yes, round and round we go." Okay, so I want to say, but this is all beneficial for you. So at the end, though, we have apocalypse. So in the very background, what is this doing? I want to say, working with the crone is what's keeping the apocalypse at bay. So this is like outrunning an apocalypse, but you can only outrun this apocalypse if you have the crone with you. Something about the crone and their messages. So like high priestess. So you're friends with the high priestess, hypothetically here, right? You're given a riddle. You don't know what the fuck it is. You're like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do with this? And you start working on it because you got gnosis. You could do that. You're plenty, you don't need the help, right? But you're working on something really and you're like, it's kind of this person's topic of choice. I don't know, it's a hobby of theirs. It's the high priestess. This is their jive. So you're like, I'm only doing this because this has happened. And the other person's like, why, hello, that's my jive. And you're like, yeah, but I don't really want to include you or bother you. And they're like, no, no, don't worry. Guess what? If you don't, apocalypse is going to catch up on you. All right. So basically, you get a prediction, right? Midweek, maybe from someone close to you. I'm gonna say maybe in person because you know this person, gnosis. All right, y'all's minds can connect just fine. But I feel like the reason why you get this riddle and you don't understand, something confuses you, something trips you up, you contact your riddle. I'm thinking like you're on here on like you're on like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire right now, and you're like I need to contact a friend, and they phone a friend, the crone. The crone's like hello, and then they're like gnosis riddle. What? And then they're like, oh, apocalypse. And then you're like, oh shit, how do I fix this? And they're like, I don't know. Put me in your pocket. Bring me with you. I don't know. And then that they become the like you and this crone. I feel like get all the insight. 360 swivel 360 spin. I feel like you got someone watching your back and they're a crone. Oh my God, good luck. I feel like apocalypse is going to get left in the dust. It's just that simple. I feel like so someone has a bad plan for you and someone helps you avoid it. It's in the background though, so you've already avoided it, but it's kind of the plan. That's the plan, that's the game. So that apocalypse is coming no matter what. So the longer you keep the crone helping you dodge it, the longer you get to milk that cow. But I feel like if you don't bring the crone with you, then the apocalypse comes and then you can't milk the cow anymore. So this is making me think of a job. So if you just recently got hired, they're trying to fire you. And I feel like, but something about this crone makes them want to keep you. They find out about this little gem you have here that's like a old angry psychic. They find out about the gnosis and they're like, I don't know. They realize, oh shit, I don't know. Now they have a riddle. You see what I'm saying? So apocalypse has been postponed. I feel like you're not outrunning it no more. You put pause on that motherfucker. So you've paused it, and I feel like, and now you have access to this, to you have access to this job and you get to work this job as long as you're incorporating this with it, because this person will actually be able to pick up on anything if that person starts to change your mind. So when you're done with this job, I feel like you just got to check them the deuces. But they're going to try this 3 times in total, maybe even 5, like 3 to 5 times. And I feel like maybe never stop. You know what I mean? Like, and we don't know. They might just continue on. So overall, though, this is what's giving you insight and somehow protection and pause on the apocalypse. So I feel like overall, you just have to manage that. And with the Gnosis card, I feel like just following your intuition, right? But don't hesitate to do the phone a friend. All right, you're friends with the High Priestess. You might as well utilize it. It's just that easy. Even fuck it. So that's about breaking off with an engagement. So I want to say some of you are actually going to break off an engagement this week. You're going to find out something bad. Thoughts. Okay, so you come to thoughts about someone this week. I want to say you might start having thoughts about someone. Oh, a night rider. So I want to say you might have a overnight job. Not an overnight job. What's it called? Night shift. You might work night shifts. All right, or you might drive it on at night. You're around a lot at night. Something about the nighttime. Thoughts. I feel like you have a bunch of thoughts. Overall, I feel like all your thoughts are accurate. You just need to organize them. The riddle. It's a riddle. This person can help you organize it. So I feel like over this week, you somehow organize a riddle with a crone. It could be with someone in person, or it could be existentially just through messages. It's just someone you know. It could even be like a grandma, something like this. They could be older, they could be younger, but overall they're just high priestess energy. So there's someone that can give you insight and give you divination. So gnosis is like, I don't know, maybe you've known them for a while, and this is someone that just helps you out. So I feel like throughout the week you talk with them a bit about a bunch of different things, and it helps you avoid the apocalypse for good. All right, so maybe you have 3 more times to dodge it, and then you're good. So maybe you've already dodged 3 of them, and you only got 2 left. Who knows how many times you've dodged this? But overall, I feel like the crone is what's keeping you from that. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope that gives you insight. Right? Now we're on to Scorpio. Huh? Oh man, I want that pizza again. I ordered Papa John's. Hey, but they didn't warm the fucking butter sauce. But that's okay. They warmed it at home. But I got Papa John's. And they had garlic knots. I haven't had Papa John's. I regretted not getting it. In 2012, I was offered a Papa John's pizza as compensation for a shitty experience at Disney. And I instead just said, no, I'll take the Mickey Mouse pizza. Biggest mistake of my life. They gave me a cardboard with tomato sauce on it. It was worse than a Chuck E. Cheese pizza, man. Chuck E. Cheese had better pizza. Hey, I should have took the. Do you want Papa John's or do you want the Mickey Mouse pizza? I was like, oh, well, I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it. I'll just take the Mickey Mouse pizza. That shit took almost an hour. It was room delivery, but it took almost an hour to get to me. The only reason I didn't get Papa John's was because I told myself it was going to take like an hour. I still waited an hour. And that pizza was terrible, so I regretted it. But now they built a Papa John's here. And I went and got some yesterday finally. Oh, so good. Okay, so what's up with you, Scorpio? Oh, the orphan card. Okay, so I want to say there's some type of abandonment and the storm. So some type of, you're going to have something dramatic happen that you're going to want to abandon from. Like abandoned ship, the poet. I don't know, maybe you're very poetic with your words. I want to say maybe you're good with writing and not so much speech. With the vow card, okay, I'm going to say, and a diamond. Okay, so I feel like you made a vow to someone. I feel like innocent, very nice. You made it. You extended your hand to somebody. You gave someone something, and this caused a storm, and you don't understand why, because it was innocent. You gave someone an innocent offer, like maybe you gave someone a compliment, and they took it out of proportion. Okay, the poet, the vow. I feel like I don't know. This is someone that you're friends with, and I feel like there's a friendship to them. The poet, though, I feel like this is someone that likes the same music as you, maybe, Or, like I said, you might write poetry, maybe you write music, but I feel like you've made a promise to someone, and that person doesn't want you making compliments or offers or gestures or anything to someone, and they force you basically to choose them over the other person. And I feel like you're thinking, why so much drama? I don't know, the poet. Maybe you go listen to some music this week. You might listen to a lot of music this week. Not sure why with the storm card. Maybe it also rains a lot this week. You might have a lot of thunderstorms, maybe, which is good. I want to say if you have any vegetations in your yard, it makes all like the flowers real pretty. Like it makes a lot of them bloom. Like maybe you're waiting on flowers to bloom, or they're just now starting to. Something like this. Okay, Mark Ronson, Camila Cabello, find you again. Oh, with the vow. So this is someone from the past. Okay, so someone from the past that you've made a nice innocent gesture of friendship, I want to say, to someone. I feel like it caused a storm. And the poet, I feel like you tried to figure out why, but you had no way. So maybe they ghosted you. They took your offer wrong. And I feel like the vow card, someone basically that you're very close with tells you this. Oh, they didn't take your offer right or something like this. And I feel like no, you and this person understand each other just fine. This person's just got their own things going on. I feel like you both respect each other and don't even see each other like this. That's why I said there's an innocence here. I feel like I'm talking to a child right now. So it's like, because of the child hand, it's a little palm, it's a little child's palm. So I want to say this person might just be younger, and a lot of people like prey on them, like I want to say sexually. And but not this person. I feel like, but everyone else tried to behave this way about that. And I feel like, but you know this about that, but you know this person's never done anything like this to you or crossed the line with you or made any type of inappropriate offers to you. But other people are trying to act like because you've given them a compliment or something that means that they have. And it's like, no, I feel like it causes a storm. I don't know. And then that person kind of goes away. And then I feel like with the vow card, I don't know. I feel like they got something that they got to deal with. The vow, they got something that they got to handle. With the ring card, it might even be like they might even be a married person. Like, I don't know. All right, Mark Ronson and Camila Cabello find you again. So they pop up back on you again. I feel like when the storm's clear for them, they have a storm in their life. So I feel like, okay, so basically, someone from your past, that people around you badmouth and tried to act like you were hiding something. Y'all have surely done something. And you're like, nope. And they're like, nope. But they're not around to say nope. But this is the census on you and some person that you know. All right. They left your life, I feel like, because they had a storm. And the poet card, you somehow kind of know. I don't know. The vow, I feel like they've never done anything to you disrespectful. So like you saw it as there's no reason for this person to not ever come back, but they're probably just busy. I don't know. This person left your life and you didn't even think twice about it too much. Like you might have thought about them here and there because of the poet card. You have a connection to them. But I feel like this is more of like a not a teacher. Well, I mean, yeah, kind of like how a teacher is with a kid. Like there's just an innocence there. Like, and I don't know, they somehow teach you something. Maybe something about the poet card. Maybe they somehow teach you about some type of gift that you have. So you just like to be around them, like mentor wise, like a mentorship. All right. So it's like this is nothing like that at all. But other people try to behave that way. And then you thought that this person left you because of that. And I feel like no, they got busy. And they vowed to come back and say hi to you and things like this and try to talk to you more in your life. But this person's a storm. This person is a storm. Your person. The person that's in question that isn't really around anymore. And I feel like they might pop up and say hi to you this week. Maybe they use the holidays as reasons to say hi to people. And I feel like Mark Ronson, Camille, that's what I said. They come by and they find you thoughts. I feel like they can hear, like maybe if you're ever in their thoughts, they come by and say, "Hey, I thought about you," and da 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 da. So that's what I'm saying. This is kind of like someone they're not in the same age group, but they're not doing anything inappropriate to you. I feel like they're a very kind person. They're kind of just being like a mom figure, or you know what I mean, like a neighborhood, like some type of parental figure to them, to you. And I feel like, but this causes a storm. I feel like maybe because I don't know, maybe you've had a history of dating older women or something like this. And I feel like, but this woman's not doing that. So I feel like they pop up on you this week, and that might be a surprise to you. Maybe you start thinking about them, and then boop, they pop up, and you're like, wow. So I feel like you have a connection with this person. You're like a star seed, or like you just have some type of ancestral roots with this person. You might actually have blood ties with them. Okay, so that's why I say there's a family sense with this person. They remind you of a family member. They didn't like that at all, but people can't seem to grasp anything, even if you tell them the truth. So I feel like you've already spoken the truth on it and you let it be, but people still gossip. So either way, this week I feel like the gossip kind of gets cleared. Something happens that clears up the gossip because something happened that stirred it up, and I feel like they all did all that. I don't know. Either way, I hope you enjoyed. Okay. So now we need Sagittarius. Oh wow, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm coming. Your hair is beautiful. What kind of conditioner and shampoo? Mm. I use Dream Lengths, but I don't wash my hair as often as most. But it's because of my length. If I had shorter hair, I'd have to wash it more. It's just how it is. You're a lefty. Yes, I'm a lefty. Do you like? Do you have like a Facebook or IG for additional readings? No, I don't have a Facebook. I have an Instagram, but it's for trolling and sky pictures. I have a Twitter that I use for additional messages, psychic messages, we call them. Not too many people can handle my tweet. It's called the Thugbird at Thugbird Nikki. All right, but basically, I say a lot of outrageous shit on there, so it's like I don't really invite people over there. It's kind of like if you wandered into my corner, I'm like I got a channel and I'm a psychic. Leave me alone. I don't know. I treat Twitter strange. So no, I don't. I don't. There's no point in sharing Instagram. I don't use it, and I don't have a Facebook. Does my channel accept donations? My channel has super chats, so it's kind of like a donation. But for actual donation, there's a PayPal. I have a PayPal donation page set up, and then there's also not Snapchats, super chats. There's super chats that you can use. Yeah, no, I couldn't see the chat till now. But I'm here. But either way, I've answered the question. So now we're on to Sagittarius. Okay. Let me get your shuffle. Ah, I caught it. Wait. No, it doesn't count. I make the rules. That was way too much. It was probably like 7 or 8 cards. Okay. Oh, the gem card. Okay, so Sagittarius, something really, really exciting is happening this week. You might actually find something on the ground, maybe a coin. I found a 10 cents randomly the other day. I was like, change exists? And I found it. I collected it as like just put it in my purse. Like for memorabilia, right? The self. Okay, so this is more of the same colors. So the gem is about your personality. Mm. So something about your personality. I was saying jewelry. I'm thinking of a necklace and a ring. So maybe you buy a necklace or a ring this week. The one, okay, wow, that's making me think of like a little cute set that matches. But because we have diamonds, all right, we have pearls, and we have just gems, any color. So that makes me think of birthstones. So I feel like this week, I feel like someone wants to know your birthstone, or maybe you are going to purchase a birthstone ring and pendant set, because this is even a pearl on the neck, right? And then this is a finger reaching for a ring, but it's not the ring. It's not the marriage finger. It's the pointer finger. So it's kind of just like a ring that you like that you buy, and maybe you buy a matching necklace set. Seems plain, but I feel like if that's the highlight of your week, I feel like this is nice. All right, that means did something. You're like spoiling yourself. You're buying yourself a gift, or you're purchasing this for someone else. We have the one card. Okay, so I feel like what's going on this week? You're gonna be trying to figure out something about someone because you want to know their birthstone, or this is happening to you. Someone wants to know your birthstone so that they can buy you a cute little pendant set with your birthstone in it. I think that's kind of cute. Okay. Fire in your eyes, Robin Scholes. Scholes? I always say Schultz because I think of whoever that is. This thing is Peanuts. I'm thinking of Peanuts. But the prayer card. So that's what I'm saying. You meet a person, the gem. They're like yourself. I don't know. You enjoy them. The prayer card. They might be into the, they might have the same values and political values, ethical values. You know what I mean? They got the same stuff as you, conversation wise. They're the one for you, in your opinion. And I feel like you've never even seen them. You just, you get along with them great. Fire in your eyes. So I feel like maybe you've seen their eyes. And oh my God, you just love their eyes. So when you haven't seen them, I feel like this means you haven't seen them in person. Because if you've seen their eyes, then you've seen them. All right. They could have any eyes. I feel like there's no specific color here for the eyes. All right. So I will read my happy ending. Okay. So not thinking into what happens into this song. If I just take it literally, I don't know. I feel like this person is a happy ending for you. And I feel like you're coming from a very unhappy ending. And this is like your reward for it. They're the one. So I feel like, but you guys don't get engaged or nothing like this. Yeah, I feel like y'all aren't even dating. This is just someone that you know, and like you feel like you fell in love with their eyes. Okay. I feel like if they were to throw you a ring, you'd be like, "Here, I got 10 fingers to put. I'll put them all on." I don't know. You like them, but overall, I feel like they might actually be trying to give you some type of token of friendship, something like this, but it's more of a commitment token, like a claiming thing. They want to give you a necklace with their name on it or something like this is they're like you're their property, but not literally. I feel like you would put it on. So this is someone you have a crush on. Okay, fire in your eyes. I don't know. You could look in their eyes all day, and I feel like they feel the same way. Okay, if you're a mom, like if you're a mother, this person really likes that you're a mom. I don't know, they like your motherly instincts. The pearls, it makes me think of mothers. I don't know, you're the one for them. And I feel like overall, the majority of you, you actually, someone is coming and giving you a cute little jewelry set. And I feel like it's just really sweet. They somehow know your birthstone, I think, and this like makes you so like, oh my God, you know my birthstone. And I never told him. I don't know. Something like this. They surprise you with a gift that's personalized for you that you really, really, really like. But it's nothing too crazy. It's literally the thought that counts. And I feel like that's all you needed. I don't know. You find this person to be perfect. You're like, oh my God, they're the one. They do this, and then now you know that they're the one. And they did this. I feel like this is something they never do. I feel like they would give you a Cracker Jack ring, and it would be like a big deal for this person. So it's like I feel like you would enjoy a Cracker Jack ring. So I feel like that's why I say you two match. And I feel like you meet this person, and they give you a gift, and I think that's really, really sweet. Okay. Okay, you know we're caught up. It's so much text. I can't figure it out. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope you have a great week. Okay. I feel like that happens throughout the middle of the week. I don't know. I was picturing Wednesday when that the self when this card was there giving you something. All right, Wednesday and Thursday. Then after that, it's like I don't know. So now we're on to Capricorn. Oh, I'm thinking about that pizza. I'm probably gonna just eat pizza and go to bed. I don't know. I don't know. I nap a lot. So what's going on with Capricorn this week? What's your week gonna be like? Okay. Oh shit. What is it? It's 3 cards. I'll do it. All right. The underworld, the vow, and the queen. All right, so Capricorn, you're weak. I want to say secretly you made a commitment to a queen. And I feel like, I don't know what your commitment is, but I feel like it's secret. You did something and then you promised, and I don't know, the queen, apocalypse. Okay, so you did something and I feel like you kept it quiet, and then I feel like the queen somehow helped you. You're the queen, they're the queen. You paired up with someone. The underworld. It's making me think of the complete opposite of you, but yet the same damn thing of you. So this is like a fellow queen. So this is like someone that's of your caliber. I feel like age doesn't matter at all. They could be younger or older than you, but they teamed up with you to avoid an apocalypse. The vow. An apocalypse took place, and they made a vow to you. They made a promise to you. A queen never breaks a promise. So it's like I have a feeling you're like a princess, so you have queen energy, but you're a princess in a sense. You're a little more youthful yet. You haven't coordinated into queen. So you get into some trouble, underworld. You get into some trouble, and then I don't know, you make a promise, and somehow the queen comes in. The queen gets involved because apocalypse is above it, the queen's moon here, and I feel like the queen can see things, and the queen sees an apocalypse coming. So the queen's like, "Fuck your vow. What happened? I don't know." And then I feel like there's a vow, so nothing gets spoken. And somehow the queen still sees the apocalypse and saves you, helps you. All right, Halsey, sorry. So I want to say this week, I feel like is a week for an apocalypse. And I feel like the queen vowed to you that they would fix this apocalypse, even if you don't say anything about it. Because the vow card, you're quiet. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, maybe 9 days. So if we're on the last 5. So I want to say maybe this happened to you about 4 days ago. So something happens to you, and then a few days later, the queen realizes and figures it all out, and the queen takes over. But I feel like the queen tried to get involved and handle it with you, but you didn't allow them, and now it's an apocalypse. So now the queen is taking care of it. I don't know how to explain that more than that. Oh, well, we got 2 Halseys. Hey, Halsey, sorry, and Halsey, be kind. Okay? So I feel like, I don't know, apocalypse, someone maybe took advantage of you, but overall, the underworld, that's about a secret, maybe. Something you're keeping, like a secret to the grave, a vow to the grave, a promise, keeping it to the grave. And the queen's like, fuck all that. I can see what happened. You don't gotta tell me. I see it. And now, that's what I said. You end up apologizing. Okay, but you're a queen energy at the end of the day. So I want to say, how do you end up being a queen? By doing what you're supposed to do. So I feel like if you don't do this, this is why you're a princess, because you're not quite there yet, but you still have that energy. But there is a real queen around you, probably your parents, no matter the age. And I feel like they tell you exactly what to do. Capsize, this person's your friend. So it might not be your real mother, but it's someone with queen energy, and they recognize that you are very much a queen. So they're like, I don't know, this person's sorry, not sorry, but they had to handle this apocalypse as such. This person has authority over you and has authority over things. And I feel like whatever this was that you were hiding, I feel like they judged it to be apocalyptic. All right, the shadow, okay, and then the temple, okay. So I want to say, yeah, you might have had, I feel like this is like someone stopping someone from having an inappropriate relationship, stopping someone before they make a mistake that you end up dead. Something like this. Someone could see that you were on the fast pace of doing something wrong, and they came in and helped you and saved you from an apocalypse, because apparently the person that made you promise something was actually just trying to bury you, put you under the dirt. You know what I mean? They were just trying to get rid of you, kill you, something like this. Like maybe even literally. Be kind. Maybe you were just kind to this person and made a promise to them. I feel like, well, don't worry, the queen's cleaning it up. Queen's got all the guards and all the men, okay? So don't worry. And I feel like the queen made a vow to you not to worry, and the queen's here again saying, don't worry. Don't be sorry. It's okay. I feel like the queen is kind. And I feel like you are too. That's why the queen is kind to you. So the queen is sorry that the apocalypse may or may not have took place, but they're sorry, not sorry for what they do to make sure that that doesn't happen. Or if it does, they put out the fire. All right? Because we have the shadow card there. So it's like shadow plus the underworld. And it's like, yeah, no, this was something that was deep, deep in the shadows. Okay, and it caused an apocalypse because the queen found out. So I feel like off what is it? Okay, so I hope okay, you're weak. I feel like you're gonna have no choice but to talk. Like that vow's broken now. I don't know. That promise is broken. That promise gets broken, and I feel like maybe not even by you, by the person that put it, that made you force the promise, is the one that's going to finally release you from it. And I feel like it's because they finally talked to the queen. I don't know. The queen somehow gets it out. And now I don't know. There's some type of contract that you got involved in. Either way, I hope you enjoy. I don't know about super chats there. I just don't even know how to use it. Either way, oh, this is for Aquarius. We have the creator. Okay, oops. Ah, I'm messing all these cards up. The creator. So I want to say you do something very colorful. You create something. I don't know what you're creating. Hold on. I literally think of art, but I'm not sure. A siren. Okay. Maybe you draw cartoons. Oh, and the mother. Okay. So that makes me think of like an animation studio. This makes me think of a Disney movie. And this makes me think of literally a mother. So I want to say maybe you actually hang out and watch a movie with your mother. All right. Eros. All right. So maybe you're very close with your mom. But I want to say maybe your mom is hard to get along with. I want to say not necessarily by you. Maybe you know them very well. Maybe your mom's very colorful. All right, but you know how to get away from them when they're too colorful. But I feel like it's just because they're very artistic. So what happens this week? I feel like something that you already know how to do. You know how to handle. I feel like you're like Eros. You're like Cupid. You like love. Things like this. The creator. Maybe you draw some pretty colors and paintings and things like this. The mother. I don't know. I feel like if you are a mother, I feel like you kind of stick to yourself. And Siren, you might hide away this week and get really, really into your drawings. And I feel like if you're someone resonating with watching movies with your mom, like you're an older and you hang with your mother, I feel like it's something about your mother. Hold on, creator, siren, and mother. So I want to say your mother created some type of siren, some type of alarm. Your mother gets an alarm. Hold on, arrows. Lips are sealed, quiet. Okay, so something happens with your mother that makes her go away, like hide away, to do something very creative. But while they do this, this makes you worry if they're dating. You're worried about what your mom's going off and doing. So I want to say maybe, I don't know who you are, but this is someone that's a mother figure in your life at the very least, if not your real mother. All right. I feel like look, it looks like dough. So I feel like they're making money or they're baking bread or they're buying pizzas. I feel like your mom ain't doing nothing. Creator. I feel like, I don't know, your mom's very outlandish and creative. They could be doing anything. So I feel like this week, I feel like they go out and do a bunch of different things, but nothing wrong. I feel like, but Siren, I feel like they don't discuss it with you though. I don't know if they keep it to themselves, but it's nothing wrong. I don't know. You could ask them. Okay, MIA paper planes. Okay, so with low life. Okay, so I want to say, yeah, no, they might be doing something that they don't want to talk about. They would talk about it with you. They don't want you getting the wrong ideas. Okay, but overall, they're like, it's not dating, it's not sexual related, and I feel like that's all they tell you. You get news about someone, and they tell you what they're up to because you're worried about why they're hiding. And I feel like they're not hiding anything, but they are hiding something kind of. But it's very creative. It's not the type of creative you're thinking of. It's not some low life thing, but like it's something different. It's more colorful. It's more shiny. It's more classy. The diamonds are classy. Healer card. I feel like no, this person has healing energy. So overall, I feel like they talk to you. You discuss this with them, and it makes you feel better. But they're doing something that's very creative for self healing. Okay. So paper planes, that makes me think about sending out a bunch of random messages. Like you write a message, you fold it up, and you just send it to where it goes. Hey, I got what show is that? Game of Thrones. How there was that one guy who sat there with the scrolls and the birds. Yeah, it's something like that. They're doing just some messages with something. So overall, I feel like you get insight on this, you see it, you get confused, and I feel like they somehow don't talk about it, and then you ask about it, or they finally do talk about it, and then it helps you come full circle, and you feel much better. You're not worried at all anymore. So something worries you at the beginning of the week, you talk to that person, and all of your imagination creations makes sense, but not in the way you thought, and it makes you feel better. So I hope you enjoyed. Bye. Okay, last one, the Pisces. We are here in about time because I'm getting tired. I would like a smoke. I have a pen. It's not with me. But I have my pen. I should put my pen here. But either way, This is for Pisces, and this is your week ahead. What's going to happen with your week? Okay, I don't know, but we shall see. Okay, hold on, I have to catch my breath. We need water. Hold on, we get a kiss. Listen, I'm a Pisces. I'm going to live this one with you. It might not be for me, but it's for someone. Getting excited. Someone might kiss you. I've calmed down. All right. The kiss me. All right. So someone that you want to kiss is gonna come kiss you. Something with holding hands. They're gonna come. Something about holding your hands. They like your hands. I don't know. They miss your hands. They miss your touch. This is someone that's touched you, wants to touch you, has touched you. They've kissed you. They want to kiss you. This is someone that's missing you. So something happens with this person this week. I feel like, listen, no strangers just walk up and kiss you. So this is someone I feel like that you've gotten close enough to and maybe discussed kissing, or just gotten close enough and they've definitely wanted to. All right, the poet. So this person's really good with their words. So I want to say throughout the week, I want to say you get some type of messages. A lot. Oh, you want to say too much? It's a lot. It takes all week to figure out, damn near. Like you get like bombarded like a jam. I call it like a psychic jam. You literally, it's like you get kicked in the head and like your head becomes a snow globe and everything has to be reorganized. And I feel like you reorganize it and now you see a picture. Okay, the mountain. This is making me think of living off alone in the mountains. All right. So basically, you're alone, and I feel like but you're very strong and sturdy. This is making me think of Atlas. Okay, like the mountain range and the Greek god, or is it Greek or Roman? I don't know. It's one of those. It's a mythology. But either way, it's making me think of the Atlas Mountains. Okay, and we have the Mentor card. So overall, I feel like this week you send out a bunch of messages that help mentor people. I don't know, and you also shield and protect someone with your messages. And the mountain card, I feel like one woman army. I'm hearing the song One Woman Army. I feel like you're working all alone on this. And you got a lot of messages. And I feel like you're sending them out all by yourself. It's like you went into the mountains to just send out a bunch of messages. And no one can get to you. I don't know. And you're doing this to protect someone. Lost control. Okay, so you might lose control. Maybe someone who loses control. So what does this have to do with the kiss though? Waiting for Superman. Okay, so I feel like you've been waiting for a kiss. Okay, you've been wanting to get kissed. I'm hearing that song Kiss Me, but like the remix. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like you've just been thinking about a kiss, hoping for a kiss, but not having anyone to kiss. So then off to being a poet and alone in the mountains. And I feel like you have someone that you want to kiss or that you would kiss or that really wants to kiss you. But they're worried about you losing control, waiting for Superman. You're their kryptonite. So this is like the mountain card here. I feel like they're hiding away. They're avoiding you. They're sitting around like up all night with their light on. I don't know. Lost control though. I feel like this person lost control. And I feel like it's because of a kiss. I don't know. That kiss made them, I want to say, weak. Yeah, like a weak kiss. So it made them go off. I feel like if this is you, I feel like that kiss was like, wow, I don't know. And then the poet, I don't know, you send out a bunch of messages about something. I feel like it's work. It's nothing related with a kiss. And the mountain card, but you're all alone. I feel like there's no one to kiss. It just made me think of the movie, The Long Kiss Goodnight. I never saw that movie, but I looked it up last time I thought of it, and I don't remember it anymore. But either way, I feel like you're more of a mentor figure. You're all alone, and I feel like there's no one for you to kiss, but you get kissed this week. This is a surprise, and I got no insight other than you have insight. You have insight as to who this is, and they're single, and they're up all night thinking of kissing you too. Okay, and this is making me think of a hug. Okay, so it's like this person's up all night thinking of hugging and kissing you. All right, the threshold, they probably dream about marrying you. The king, okay, if you're a queen, this is your king here. All right, you're gonna kiss someone worth kissing. Okay, and I feel like when, fuck, I have no idea. I feel like there's no, you're waiting for it, you're hoping for it, waiting on it, lost control. I feel like something's gonna happen that's make this person lose control. It's gonna happen at night. So basically, nighttime comes, it's night, and everyone's lights are on and things like this, like windows. And I don't know, they end up psychically getting your attention or trying to message you to get your attention. And I don't know, they kiss, I don't know, you guys hold hands and kiss. It's making me think of a date, but no one planned on it, lost control. I'm not sure. I feel like y'all go on this date and there's no kissing to be had. It's not meant to be like this. You just bump into someone. I feel like with the mentor card, this is someone that's a very respectable person. But then I don't know, you guys end up like kissing or something. Maybe you stay up all night and kiss and like, but it's because you've been wanting it and so have they. I feel like y'all both been dreaming about it. Okay. Waiting for Superman though. I feel like you don't expect it to ever happen. I feel like you have no one in mind. They're just a shadowy person. Okay, they're just a person alone in the mountains. You're like, one day I'm gonna find that person, or end up in the mountains and be that person. And I feel like that person comes down out the mountain. They somehow come to you and come for you. I don't know. The poet, they like your flow. They know you. They like your speech. They like your voice. They want to kiss you. They like your lips. Oh my God, do you actually get to kiss this person? Who are you? Oh, I eat some pizza after this one and just go take a nap to the thoughts. But whoever you are, Mr. or Mrs. Pisces, I feel like you have someone very sexy that's gonna come and kiss you. Okay, I don't got too much messages on it, but there's someone that talks a lot. Okay? I feel like you thinking on it plus them thinking on it makes it happen. Something with lost control, Walker. Maybe they maybe they tried driving to you or they wanted to come to you, but something happened to their car and they gotta walk there. And maybe he's walking over to you. At some point this week, this person comes to a conclusion and heads towards you directly, literally, to kiss you. Okay. Low key kiss, though. I feel like that's not why they're coming, but it is. They can't stop thinking about kissing you, so they're coming over to somehow fix it and kiss it. And with kisses, I don't know, they're trying to get insight on it. The poet card. They're trying to figure out how to accomplish these kisses. Okay? With the lost control card, I feel like something happened where maybe they lose control of their vehicle and they've been trying to give you the message forever that this happened to them. And now you're going to be waiting a while, waiting on Superman. I feel like you're their kryptonite. So it's like they're coming, but I feel like at a snail's pace. And this was in reverse. So if you thought this person was a narcissist, no. But then DJ Snake Bipolar Sunshine, the middle. So I want to say this person's caught up in the middle of some type of drama, and they're not involved. They're just in the middle of it, and they want to come and romance you, but something's keeping them from it. So you got to keep waiting on them. Maybe they're getting their car fixed. But overall, this is someone with bipolar. They're bipolar, or they're connected with someone bipolar. But overall, that means they're if this person's bipolar, that's the lost control. I feel like so. I don't know. They've been trying to give you insight, give you clues, and they just want to kiss you. If you're someone that's bipolar or something like this, they're like, that's fine. I don't know. They're your Superman. They're not bothered by you. You don't bother them at all. I feel like whatever everyone acts like you do that's so crazy and oh, you're so bipolar or something like this. And you're someone who's probably like, I've been evaluated. I'm not bipolar. But everyone seems to be somehow angling you this way. You're like, listen, I'm not bipolar. I just lost control because some fucked up shit happened to me. That doesn't make someone anything, right? The fact that anyone picks up after such an event and even continues working lets you know that they didn't have a mental breakdown. Something serious has happened, you know? And I feel like now this person's been waiting and waiting and waiting, hiding in their mountain, but they're a little afraid to come down because you are their kryptonite. So they want to see what's going on with everything. They're not a narcissist, but you might have thought they were. And overall, we have bipolar sunshine in the middle. So I feel like in the middle of the week, when does it happen? I found the answer in the middle of the week. No, I don't know. I want to say before the middle of the week, guys. Let's get a kiss in on Monday. So that we can do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, kiss, 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 kiss. All right, but either way, listen, Pisces like to kiss. At least I do. I don't know, to an extent. Something, I don't know. Kisses are sweet. But either way, the mentor, I feel like you've been trying to guide this for yourself to like find someone to kiss that's like able to handle you like Superman because I feel like you don't think you're that bad at all. I feel like you consider yourself like an owl and owls are pretty peaceful. And I feel like a lot of people actually try to marry you. People are like banging on your door and things like this if you and I mean you probably get a lot of people trying to marry you. The king card. That's why I say like you get a lot of important powerful people trying to date you and things and do things like this with you, but you're very solitarity. You're very solitaire. But it's because I don't know, something with the way I don't know, you don't connect with anyone. You're waiting for the one that you know can handle you. And I feel like you're not really that bad to handle, but that's this person's opinion. Maybe you are bad to handle, but this person's seen you at your worst and you're like, that's fine. That's why I said this is someone that'll defuse you as much as you defuse them. So I feel like I don't know, there's a sense of if you guys talk, maybe you guys have argued and you go to talk to this person, I'll forget that. Right? You're gonna end up kissing them. All right, and if you don't kiss them that night, I feel like it's gonna happen whenever. I feel like, geez, it's gonna happen. You're gonna want to kiss, all right, and it's just gonna have no choice but to happen. I don't know. You're gonna hold hands first or something. They're gonna grab your hand, and it's gonna be like, oh man, forget it. You're just gonna be like, my God, I don't know. And then the both of you are gonna be trying to get a kiss in. So, but I feel like talking takes precedence, takes the the center stage here. So I feel like even if you guys touch, oh my God, it's just gonna make you want to. So it's like, but you're not going to. But I feel like you end up still getting a kiss sometime this week. But maybe by like midweek is when you actually bump into this Superman that's going to be kissing you by the end of the week. Okay, so I don't know if it's someone from your past or not. I kind of sense that it could be, but you had no one in mind. You're just nicknaming him Superman right now, and you're like, I'm just waiting for Superman to come pick me up and I don't know, do something fun. I kiss. Apparently, you just want to kiss this guy. Okay, I'm just gonna kiss him. I ain't gonna fuck him. I'm just gonna kiss him. Okay, but either way, the point is that you're gonna have a nice week. Hopefully, it ends with a kiss. I want to say by Friday, you should have kissed someone, even if it's just your cat.